Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with Bruce Ionson, the son of Roy and Joan Ionson, who are the CQHA's Industrial Development and Leadership Award winners. That's the Doris Heinz Award. Bruce, as you know, your parents were very special to me. We lost them over the last year and a half. Tell us a little bit about your parents and how they were involved in the quarter horse industry.
Well, Brad, first off, thank you for those kind words. And on behalf of our family, I'd like to thank the Canadian Quarter Horse Association for this nomination and winning this award for my mom and dad for the industry and development and award. And it's very important because they were industry leaders. Back in the late 50s, they brought the first quarter horse into Ontario, Buckskin Wagner. They started horse shows, the quarter horse shows. I remember 1970 when we started really getting to go. It was 13 quarter horse shows, and then it grew to well over 60. But at the beginning, they bought and sold quarter horses. They trained horses. They brought people into the industry to show and to enjoy horses. And we'd have at any one time 100 horses on our farm for sale, mostly quarter horses, and that went on to do extraordinary things in the industry.
That's amazing. Now, your parents stood a stud. Let's tell us a little bit about that stud's name and maybe a little bit of influence that he had on the industry.
Well, we stood a stallion, a few of them, but his name was Sugar Joe Reed, and he was covering about 60 to 100 mares a year. And back then, in the early 70s, it was about $500 for a stud fee, which was a lot of money then. But we had many horses in for breeding. Sugar Joe Reed was just 2 points shy of a Supreme Championship for AQHA. And I don't know if there's been very many Supreme Champions since then, but it's a combination of halter, performance, speed events, working horse events all together. So he was one of the only horses in Canada that came that close to winning that award. So that was Sugar Joe Reed. Yeah.
So your mom and dad, as well as your sister and your brother and you, are all and have been very active in the horse industry. I know your dad and yourself were highly involved in a show called Quarterama that we used to have here in Toronto for many years. At one time, it was the world's second largest quarter horse show next to the Congress. Tell us a little bit about how you were involved in the industry.
Well, it's interesting you mentioned that because your father, Bob, was very instrumental in Quarterama as well as being one of the lead announcers for the show. It grew as a 2-day horse show to finally a 7-day horse show, well over 4,000 entries. It was a wonderful horse show, and it was developed to help keep trainers busy over the wintertime. So come March, early April, the quarter horse show season would start. And this would give everybody a goal to keep the horses trained at trainer stables and so forth to really help the industry along in the wintertime and all the other businesses along with it, the tack shops and the feed shops and everything else that came with it. But it was an absolutely stunning, wonderful event to be a part of back then.
For sure. You and I grew up in the halls of Quarterama.
In the halls of Quarterama. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been my pleasure. I'm here with Bruce Ionson, Roy and Joan Ionson, the winners of the CQHA Doris Heinz Award for Industry Development and Leadership Award. Congratulations, Bruce. And please pass on congratulations to the rest of your family for me.
Yeah, absolutely, Brad. And it's an absolute honor from our side to win this award. And thank you once again. Thanks for your time.
Have a great night. Thank you.
Okay, you too, Brad.